What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As you guys know, it is your boy Matt Turner. Here on my channel, I like to talk about fitness content, do product reviews, and document my transition as a black trans man. Today, y'all, we're gonna do something a little bit more chillax, a little bit more laid back. I am finally going to answer all of the questions that you guys have posted on all of my giveaways. I actually, I can't remember if I mentioned this in a previous video, but I actually did record a Q&A from my last giveaway. However, there were people mowing in the background and it was very, very frustrating. So I will be going over those as well in this video. If for whatever chance I find out later on that I've already done a video like this, then don't mind what I just said. I probably am not gonna answer those questions, but you guys will find out. We'll find out later on in the video what I end up doing. But yes, please stay tuned until the very, very end of this video because I will be announcing the winner of my last giveaway in this one. Also, if any of the things that I talked about recently, just how I do product reviews, fitness content, document my transition, any of that sounds very interesting to you, I highly encourage that you guys hit the subscribe button so that you guys can stay notified when I post videos. But without further ado, let's answer your questions about me. Let's get to know Matt. So first question right off the back. Are you planning to get more tattoos? I definitely do plan to get more tattoos. It really just kind of depends on how I end up doing my bottom surgery, specifically my phalloplasty, just because I want to make sure whatever donor site is going to be clear of ink before I decide what to do. So right now my legs and forearms are staying completely untatted, but you guys best to know as soon as I do get bottom surgery, hopefully next year, but you never know, things happen. I will be getting my donor sites tattooed, and I have tons of ideas for tattoos. I'm a very big anime freak, so I have like a ton of kind of more artsy tattoos that I want to get done. Right now I currently only have 3, but yes, tattoos are definitely in the future for me. How many? I have no idea. I definitely could tattoo my whole body and be completely fine. Next question, why aren't you Christian anymore and what are you now? So why I am not Christian, I will actually be doing a separate video on, because I have a lot that I want to talk about in that. That's not just related to me, but there's a lot of kind of historical context behind why I am no longer Christian. I stopped being Christian when I was actually very, very young, because I was like, this is kind of stupid and I don't really believe in this. So I ended up not being Christian way when I was younger. And it is only now that I have become kind of very firm on why, like the actual reasons why, outside of like, oh, like miracles don't happen and things like that, why I'm not Christian. Right now I am just spiritual. I am very big into kind of like this universe collective thought process, really just kind of focusing on like shadow work, fine-tuning myself with the frequency and vibrations of the universe, really trying to just make sure that I'm doing the best that I can in this life. I'm still a very, very skeptical person when it comes to anything spirituality or religious based. So I'm kind of really kind of like tiptoeing and being very kind of like, I don't really know, even when it comes to spirituality. But I am learning a lot from things like meditation that have allowed me to become more open to the idea of spirituality. I'm not against people. I'm not against people being religious of any fashion. It's just not for me. I'll say that. Next question. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? So I originally started my YouTube channel just kind of like on a whim, if I'm being completely honest. I saw that there were a lot of big trans YouTubers, but most of them were white, and they didn't really document kind of the trans experience from a minority, from a black person, specifically in my case. And so I found it very, very hard to relate to them. And as I tried to find more and more YouTubers who were people of color or specifically black, I just struggled. Either they didn't post a lot, or they posted a ton and no longer posted, or they posted a ton and they didn't get a lot of views or a lot of likes or a lot of subscribers, so they ended up quitting even though their content was very, very good. If you're in my comment section, you know who exactly I'm talking about. But there's just this kind of lack of representation, and specifically when it came to even black YouTubers, I found it very difficult to find people who were similar in experience to me. Like I've stated in a few other videos, I don't struggle a lot when it comes to things like access to transitioning. So what I wanted to mainly do was showcase that, hey, there are people like us, black people, people of color, who, like, it's not very difficult to transition for us. That doesn't mean we don't necessarily not like struggle at all with transitioning. There's still obviously a lot of issues and complications that come up just in general with transitioning as a person of color. But I didn't really see that, and also I wanted to give a positive representation of a trans experience. For the most part, my trans experience has been completely like a 10 out of 10. I have, like, dysphoria is like still a thing, kind of sort of. I've mentioned in the past, I have more disassociation than anything. Dysphoria is not always really difficult for me, but when it is, I've managed to work around that. Like, I want to just showcase that it is possible to be a person of color, someone of a small minority group, and small minority group, and have a positive trans experience. That, like, not all the time are you gonna find yourself unsupported by your parents, or you won't be in a loving relationship, or things of these natures. I just wanted to really give a positive outlook on transitioning, and just kind of like, you know, do something that I love. I love videography. I love creative outlets. I love things with blogging. I've always actually wanted to say I wanted to do YouTube, but I never had a reason to. And this was a problem, and I had a solution. So that's why I ended up doing YouTube. Also, gym routine coming soon. If I haven't already dropped it, I'm definitely working on that. So be on the lookout. Next question. I'd like to hear your advice on workout routines for pre-T guys. So when it comes to workout routines and being pre-T, I actually did drop a picture on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on IG, definitely go follow me at Morgan7551, because I answer a ton of people's questions on there. You might even find some questions that you have answered on there, whether you're pre-T, on T, not transitioning, not trans at all. Fitness, I do fitness for everybody. So it is not only for trans people, it is definitely just for general fitness for people. And when it comes to being pre-T, a lot of people like to think that by somehow suddenly getting on testosterone that they need to do some magical thing now that they have this hormone in their body, and that's not the case. Every exercise and workout that you can do on testosterone, you should be doing while being pre-T. Your muscles work the exact same way. Your biomechanics are the exact same. The only difference that happens is going to be the rate in which you can grow muscle. And surprisingly, a very, very interesting, funny fact that I recently found out while I was reading the scientific training principles of hypertrophy by Mike Isertel and his team at Renaissance Periodization is a lot of people think that men recover faster from workouts, but in fact, women actually have very, very, very good recovery But not a lot of women like work out like that, and the fitness industry is still struggling with representation of women. So not a lot of people know this, but so hypertrophy is a very good indicator of hypertrophy is things like lactic acid buildup, feeling a pump in your muscles, things of that nature. And women, their biomechanics are actually very geared towards that type of nature. They can't grow muscle as fast or as much as men, just simply due to the fact that they have a lower testosterone level, and you can't actually keep the muscle on your body over your testosterone will allow. So that's why you don't see them growing like a shit ton of muscle. I'm rambling. Can you tell this is like my thing? I love talking about fitness. But you doing high rep while being pre-T can actually be very, very good, because you will be like in the best position to actually recover. But don't think that you should just be doing high reps like in the counts of like 40 and 50s. Definitely still keep it within like a good range. So if you're gonna do high reps, doing like max 15 to 20 reps. Do your own research. Obviously, this is just me kind of spouting some nice little tidbits of information and knowledge that I have gained recently towards you that can hopefully help you. But really, working out pre-T, absolutely no difference. Find a routine that you like, work on compound movements, and just get really, really good at your nutrition and knowing what you need to eat, when to eat it. And understanding how to lift properly will be very, very helpful, in building muscle in your current situation, whatever that is. And then once you finally get access to testosterone, if that is your desire to actually use testosterone, because that's not the case for everybody, then when you start using testosterone, all you have to do is just let the hormone help skyrocket your muscle growth, and just do everything accordingly. Next question. What is your advice for trans masc people of color transitioning later in life? This is a hard one, simply due to the fact that I am actually only 23. I'm not sure how old everybody thought that I was, but I'm only 23, and so I'm still very much in my prime. Well, in my prime. But when it comes to transitioning later on in life, if I so happen to have transitioned later on in life, I would go about it probably the exact same way. The biggest pro to transitioning later on in life is that you will have financial independency. You will be able to make these decisions yourself. There will always be instances where somebody's going to disagree with your choice, whether you're older, whether you're super young, whether you're in your teens, your late 20s, 30s, it does not matter. You will always meet people who do not agree with what you're doing and don't want you to make the decisions that you're going to make. And so I find that's actually the biggest issue when it comes to transitioning in general, regardless of age, is just dealing with the social aspect of transitioning. So with that, I would say vet the people that you keep around you. Find those who are going to support you and will love you regardless of your decisions, whether that's you decide to transition and you're happy with it, whether that's you decide to transition and later on find out it's not something that you enjoy or something that you actually really wanted to do and detransition. Find the person who is going to support you no matter what decision that is, because that is the person who is going to be there to like help you throughout this entire process. They are generally the ones that I have found don't mess up on pronouns, understand things, will go the length to understand things, can be very constructive. They're the ones that if I need somebody to take me to an appointment or give, like for instance, my best friends, when I was going to get top surgery, got me button-ups. I didn't ask them to. I didn't even specify like, hey, like this is a thing, I need button-ups. They just did it for me without me asking. And those are the type of people that you want in your life. You want the people who are thinking about you regardless of whether you ask them to do something, the ones who are being mindful of your needs. And also, returning that to them. I find what you put out in the world is what you attract. So if you put out positive energy, you put out, you know, like, this is who I am, you will attract the people who vibe with that ideology. You will find people who understand, like, hey, this is your life, this is your choice, this is what you get to do. You're a grown person. I can't stop you. I can either be here and support you, or I can not be here and support you. Those are really my only two options. So just finding those people is overwhelmingly very helpful, regardless of transitioning later on in life or in your early teens or what may have you. Next question, what is your goal weight or look fitness wise? So I'm back and forth on this. You guys know I'm very, very deep into fitness. Right now in my bulk, I have a goal of going from, currently my current weight is 152, roughly around like 15% body fat, and I'm hoping to get to 161 just for this first bulk phase. However, long term, my goal physique wise, if I decide to go into bodybuilding, which I'm kind of leaning towards, I'll probably go into bodybuilding at some point, because I'm already looking at coaches and I'm already planning out like how to go about, you know, like joining the NPC and other organizations, is that I want whatever physique is going to give me a pro card. I want whatever physique is going to make me win that competition. It doesn't matter what weight that is at. It doesn't matter what body fat percentage that is at. As long as I have the physique necessary to win, that is the physique that I want. Now, that's for bodybuilding. In terms of just like casual living and things like that, I really like the look of Mike Rashid and Bully Juice, if you've ever seen either of those two. Something that's not like this is just a descriptor. I don't really like to try and idealize or say, hey, that person's my goal in terms of like aesthetics and things of that nature, because comparing yourself in fitness almost never works out well, due to a lot of factors such as genetics. But I want something that's kind of more on the bulky side, but I still kind of, you know, like have some fluff. Maybe my abs show through every now and then. Maybe they're kind of constantly there, not super ripped and shredded washboard abs where you feel like you could like in the back old days, take a shirt and kind of like wash and clean your laundry on my abs, but you know, something that you can say, oh, that person has like ab definition, which is what I have now somewhat, but I'm not the as lean, as bulky as I would like to be. So right now I'm just working on gaining muscle mass, and then after this next bulk phase, I'll just cut down and see how lean I can get. Probably try to get to like something like 11% body fat and then bulk back up. It's a lot of just rinse and repeat in the fitness industry. And lastly, at least for the video, for the questions on this current giveaway, what doctors are you going to for bottom surgery? I have posted at length in this in my bottom surgery playlist. If you haven't already, go check those videos out. I'll put it right here, actually. Actually, no, I think it's over here. Somewhere over here, I'll put a link. So right now, I am scheduled actually for this month to do my patient registration with the Crane Center with Dr. Richard Santacuti. I realize I may not be saying his name right, but Dr. Richard Santacuti is what I'm gonna call him for now. From the Crane Center, Austin, Texas specifically, and that is due to the fact that if I so need to, I can drive there rather than use money on a ticket, because for bottom surgery you are required to stay in state a little bit longer than for top surgery, specifically about 4 weeks. You're required to stay in kind of that location area, or at the very least that is what I will be doing. I will definitely be staying at least a month in whatever state I get my bottom surgery done. Outside of the Crane Center, I still am I still have an appointment with our Rachel Blue Blood Lagner with the NYU Center in Lagone. I'm not good with names, but she's also one that I'm currently having a consultation with, but that's not till 2023. And then originally I was going to go with also the Burke clinics, specifically with Mong Chen. And I originally was working towards an appointment with that, but I kind of put it on pause because even though I shouldn't, I'm kind of putting all my eggs in one basket for Richard, for the Crane Center, just because they gave me the most soonest appointment time, and I feel very firm, like, so, you know, when you just have that feeling that you're making the right decision. That's kind of what I'm getting right now. So I'm just trusting the universe. I'm giving out positive vibes that everything will go right, and I'm hoping that's what I will attract, as I said before. Obviously not being stupid about it, still looking at different doctors, you know, trying to stay aware and everything like that. But they are who I'm currently putting all my eggs in one basket with, and I'm hoping everything plans out very, very well. Knock on wood though for me. Thank you guys for sticking through all that. If you did, you have finally reached the segment of this video where I will be announcing the winner of my giveaway. Just as a reminder, for this giveaway, you had to subscribe to me. You did not have to hit the bell notification. That's definitely not required. Follow me on IG, and then submit a comment in the comment section down below. After I announce the winner, you will have 48 hours to give time for people who are in different time zones to answer. You will have until 2 p.m. Eastern time, 48 hours from the drop of this video, to confirm that you want and are accepting of this giveaway, and then I will reach out to you personally, either via IG or in the comments section, and then from there I will tell you how to go about receiving this giveaway. But this is the Mr. Limpy giveaway, caramel colored, plus my commission from what was last month, September. You will be getting $32, I think 35. It's all the commission. It's either $32 or $35, plus the Mr. Limpy, and all shipping will be covered by me. I did just enter it into the random generator, just so you guys know. This is completely unbiased. I take everybody's names, literally type out all your names, and I put them in a random selector, and it picks via that way. I do not ask somebody to pick a name. I do not like necessarily read outside of like why you want this giveaway or anything like that. I really just kind of like take your names and I put it in there to make sure that everybody is given an equal, unbiased chance. The winner of today's giveaway was Mateo. I hope I said that right. Mateo. Congratulations. I hope that you enjoy this packer and the transition funds. I hope it helps you with something. I know it's not a lot. I wish I could give way more. However, I am a broke grad student. And so this is actually really all the money I kind of have right now. So I hope you do enjoy this. Please get in contact, confirm down in the comment section that you are accepting of this. Congratulations again. Thank you everybody who participated. Stay tuned because I will be doing more giveaways in the future. I'm hoping to do bigger and larger giveaways, in fact. So please stay tuned. I will probably go back and do another Real Magic giveaway because that was actually really nice. I enjoyed that. I love being able to give people quality products, and I really think Real Magic is very hands down the best quality packer out there, and I want everybody to have one. Whether it's the basic one or the STP, I don't know, but I want people to have one. Because it brought so much euphoria into my life, and I think everybody deserves that type of joy. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and you got to know a little bit about me. I hope that you enjoyed this fancy lighting. This is Matt at midnight. Not really, there's sun outside, but I'm hoping to start doing this kind of lighting and everything maybe at midnight and do some live streams or something, because this setup is hitting. It's hitting hard. This is a whole vibe. Anyways though, you guys, like this video, comment down below if you have any more questions. I love doing Q&As. I love being able to answer questions. I know a lot of you want more lifestyle videos. Those are coming. Just let me know kind of what kind of lifestyles you guys, videos you want. I will be going over kind of how I dressed pre-T and not pre-T, well, technically pre-T and on-T, I dress kind of the same, and kind of how those things helped me pass. But yes, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you guys can stay up to date on when I post videos. If you have not yet, go follow me on IG if you are interested in fitness content at Morgan7551. Lots of cool jazzy stuff over there. You get to see me do bodybuilding poses and all types of fun jazz and be a nerd slash a geek with my story. If you've been on my IG, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Also hit my fitness page up if you are interested in personal training. I do that now. I am open to clients. I also do free services. Honestly, even if you cannot afford the services that I do have, hit me up anyways, or if you are interested, because I can always work something out with you. Fitness and health and all of that jazz should not have a price to it. I do want to have people pay for it because I am a broke college student, but I think everybody deserves the right to have the fitness goals that they want met and have the guidance of a mentor for that. And I'm more than willing to do stuff for free for you guys because I like fitness that much. It's not really that big of a deal to me. But yes, check out my fitness page. Ending it here because I am rambling, but this one is just kind of me in my natural habitat, so I hope you enjoyed seeing that. But yeah, as you guys know, it is your boy, Matt Turner. I hope you guys have a great morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you are. Congratulations, Mateo, and I will see you next time.